Today we are going to be talking about a few things that I think should be added to GTA 5 Online in the near future, and one of them being a really cool concept for a heist mastermind thing. It's really cool. I just came up with it a couple of days ago and I wanted to see what you guys thought of it. So I hope you go on to enjoy the video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and with that said, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. The very first thing that I want to see is some new chrome rims in GTA 5. Now the chrome rims we currently have are honestly pretty decent. They're not the worst, but they're also not the best. But you get kind of tired of them. So I decided to go out and download some brand new ones, and they look beautiful. My favorite part is the quality of these new rims. They look absolutely stunning. And when the street rims and the track rims came out in GTA 5, I was super hyped because I thought we were going to get chrome options for them as well. I'm not too sure why Rockstar just stopped adding chrome rims once they added the street and track rims. It really confused me, and I was kind of pissed off because those rims, like the quality of the street rims and track rims compared to the high-end rims and the sports rims, look amazing. Like when you look at them up close, you could see there's a huge difference. It's like the high-end rims, sport rims, SUV rims are all like 1080p, but then these street and track rims are upscaled to 4K, and they look stunning. But then for some reason, they just decide to stop adding chrome rims altogether, and now we don't get any of these super high quality, nice looking chrome rims anymore in GTA 5 Online. And the issue is I really want to put chrome rims on a lot of my cars. It's just the styles we have in GTA 5 are all really old. And I would love to see some new ones. Like, you guys remember before street rims were released, we're like, we want some new rims in GTA 5. I'm getting tired of putting the exact same shit on all of my cars. So they released new rims, and they look awesome. And now those are the only rims I ever put on my cars. So if they added new chrome rims, it would be awesome. Plus the quality of the rims and just the overall visuals would just look so much nicer. I want some really nice, really shiny chrome rims to throw on some of these custom builds I do in GTA 5. Because like I said, every time I do one of those builds, I want to put chrome rims on, but the ones we have just don't look that great in my opinion. They really don't. And we need some new styles, and we need the quality of them to look a lot nicer. I actually looked at them up close. The ones we currently have in GTA 5, they don't look that bad, but like I said, it's like looking at something that's 1080p, and then you look at the rims that I just got, or you look at the street rims or track rims, and those look like they're in 4K. They look beautiful. All I'm saying is we need some new chrome rim styles in GTA 5 Online. I know I would love it, I know a bunch of you guys would as well, and it would allow you to make some even nicer custom builds in GTA 5 Online. Next up is going to be allowing us to set higher bounties on players. I think this is something we really need, because 10k bounties aren't a lot. Yeah, it does add excitement to the game. They're really cool. If you go bounty hunting, it's a lot of fun. But still, a $10,000 bounty is not enough. So they'd have to do it in a way so people wouldn't be able to just farm it with their friends, and of course, so they can't just hide inside of their apartments. It would be awesome, and it would be a ton of fun. And there's a few different ways that I think Rockstar could go at doing this if they allow us to set bounties on people of up to like $200,000, maybe $300,000, because then the whole lobby is going to pull up on you because, you know, getting 200k, 300k is a pretty decent amount of money. So let's say Rockstar decided to revamp the entire bounty system in GTA 5. You'd be able to opt in or opt out to this system, because some people may not want to do it because they have other stuff to do in GTA. But you may want to because, you know, if you survive the bounty placed on you, you get the money from it. So, you know, if there's a $200,000 bounty on you, obviously you're going to want to get that money, and most people would want to opt into it because it would be pretty sick. So let's say you opt in and somebody places a $200,000 bounty on you. If they do that, you are officially on the run. Unlike currently in GTA 5, if somebody places a bounty on you, honestly, it really doesn't do too much. People are like, oh wow, whatever, 10k, I really don't care about that. But now you're actually on the run. You need to try to escape because there's 200 grand on your head right now, and if you could survive it, you get that money in your account. So what would end up happening is you wouldn't have access to any kind of buildings for the next hour in GTA 5, or 48 minutes, because that's how long the bounty would be set for one day in GTA 5 time. So you wouldn't have access to your apartment, arena war workshop, casino, or anything like that. You're able to call cars in, and you're able to call Pegasus vehicles and all that kind of stuff, but you are not able to go inside any buildings. So you wouldn't be able to cheat the system and just stand inside somewhere. People will come after you. and you're gonna have to attempt to survive. That's pretty much how it should work, but that's really not how it is in GTA 5 Online currently. Like I said, when you see somebody with a bounty on them, yeah, maybe you kill them and you get 10k into your pocket, but it's not a big deal though. You don't actually try. Like, you're not a full-on tryhard to go after people with bounties, or maybe you do sometimes because you get bored. I don't know, but the main thing is that we just need bounties to be a lot higher in terms of value. Like, I want to put a $200,000 bounty on somebody. If I really want this person to die a terrible death, I will be perfectly fine with dropping 200 grand on them, or maybe 150, or maybe $300,000. It would be awesome, and it would get the entire lobby involved, and everybody would have a ton of fun. And of course, when you actually get a bounty, you know, you can share cash from last job in free mode, so you're actually able to share that cash with other people in the game. So you could find a couple people and be like, yo, let's team up, go after this guy, and we'll split the cash 4 ways, or 5 ways, or 2 ways. Doesn't matter, because then everybody can get a little piece of the pie, if you know what I mean. Obviously, there would be a complication, and that would be people just taking a bunch of money and spamming it on their friend to give them constant amounts of money, which definitely would happen. But do something like they would with the orbital cannon, where you can only use it once every hour. So if you set a bounty on somebody, then, you know, you can't do it again for another hour. And let's say you survive a bounty and you get the prize of 300k, then nobody else can set a bounty on you for another hour, or something like that. And that would carry over throughout lobbies and stuff like that. It would honestly be a ton of fun. And like I said, the main thing here is just increasing the amount of money that we could get from bounties in GTA 5. And I really hope we see something like that in the near future. By the way, be sure to check out Digizani. You could purchase games, gaming accessories, and in-game currency for all your favorite games like GTA 5, Forza, and many more. Use code FROLICKZ at checkout and get a 10% discount. This next one I think is really awesome, and it would be letting us be the mastermind behind a heist. So pretty much, you're the Lester in this scenario. You would go around the city of Los Santos and speak to civilians about a heist. You'd be able to talk to any civilian, and they'd either say, yes, let's do it, or they'll be like, hell no, I'm not trying to do this. So you'd go around and you get a group together. Depending on how hard the target will be, you might need more people, or you might need less. Maybe 2 people for a small job, or maybe 5 to 6 for a large one. You'd then be able to select the target for the heist. For example, the military base, stealing a secret expensive weapon that you could sell, or a bank, or other places around the city. The people you would hire have skill levels upon being hired. Some would be low and some would be high. You could then choose to pay a small amount of money to hire somebody to get them trained so their skill level rises, and you'd have a better chance of successfully completing the job. You'd be able to select everything about the heist and design it completely by yourself. Obviously, there would be a lot of different options that Rockstar would allow us to pick from for each scenario, like the disguises, the routes you want to take, the vehicles you want to take, guns, and more. You'd also be able to take part in the heist as well if you chose to, or you could let your crew do it themselves, allowing you to go and make money elsewhere in the city and wait for them to complete the job. Once they complete it, you get a notification to meet them somewhere, and you'd pay their cuts and take whatever they stole. You'd then be able to sell those items that they stole to a buyer and make money, or if it's cash, then you just keep it. If it's intel, you could sell it, or maybe even use it and do another heist that pays out even more money. You would have the option to either hire back your own crew or find a new one in the streets of the city the next time you want to do another heist, depending on how the first one went. Maybe it went well, maybe it didn't, but it's up to you in the end if you want to hire them back. You control how you want it to go, and it would be a really, really fun new experience in GTA Online. Now, it is a concept that some people may like and some people may not. It kind of reminds me of story mode, how you're doing it by yourself and then the computer is controlling the other characters. It would pretty much be just like that. It would be a lot of fun, and like I said, you have the option to take part in it if you want to. If you want to actually be in this heist as well, you want to attack the military base, you want to attack FIB or IAA, whatever you want, you have the option to, and you would get paid out a lot more money if you decide to take part in the heist. But if you don't and you just want your crew to do it, and then in an hour or so they come back and let you know we did the heist perfectly, then you will get paid, just not as much as you would have if you actually took part in the heist itself. Honestly though, I would probably take part in it, because think about how awesome that would be. You'd be able to completely design how you want to do your own heist in GTA 5. Maybe one day you wake up and you're like, I want to attack the Fleeca Bank. I only need one other person to help me out. Maybe the next day you wake up and you need to get like 6 people together, and then you want to attack the military base. And of course, you don't have to do it with NPCs. You could do it with your online friends as well if you really wanted to. Like I said, it's your heist. You get to decide what happens at the end of the day. It's all up to you, and it's still a ton of fun. And let's say you didn't take part in the heist and you're leaving it up to the NPCs. Obviously, the target you select will either be easy, medium, hard, or extremely hard. And maybe the extremely hard one only has a pass rate of like 40%. So there isn't a huge chance of them actually completing it if you're not there. But let's say it's an easy target, then the pass rate's maybe like 80%. But obviously the payouts will be completely different. The super hard one will pay out a lot more. The easy one will pay out a lot less. It all depends on what you want to do, but obviously if you're doing the heist with them, the pass rate is just non-existent because, you know, they don't really know if you're going to complete it or if you're not going to. But if they're leaving it up to the computers, then they could just put in the odds of them actually beating it or not. It would honestly be a lot of fun. It's a completely different concept than GTA 5. Like I said, some of you guys may like it, some of you may not. Honestly though, I think it would be a ton of fun because you could just do whatever you want and it would be pretty sick. I honestly think we need something like this. Maybe not this exact concept, but something that is just an absolute hit out of the park. Because Rockstar is not releasing too many DLC updates anymore, and if they want to keep this game going for a very long time, they really need to release some bangers into GTA 5. Like the LS Tuner update was cool. But honestly, there isn't a ton of content revolving around that update. If they added something like this, there is millions of different things that you could do. And it would be awesome. And it would keep us all happy for a year. Because obviously there would be more than just being the mastermind of your own heist. There would be tons of other really cool content as well. Anyways, that pretty much wraps the video up for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the next video.